Hello and welcome to Trying to Watch Show Dogs. I'm here with Jamie from Jar Media. You hyped for this?
Sadly. No.
Why not? I've heard good things about this film.
You know, movies like this, with Will Arnett, or for say, what was that Cat one with Kevin Spacey?
9 Lives.
9 Lives. You see, with Kevin Spacey, you know, like the producers knew that he'd done some dirty shit. So it was like, we're gonna leak this unless you're in this movie. So what has Will Arnett done?
I don't think I want to know.
No.
Right, I mean, might as well just get into it, you know? Okay, Jim, while the Universal logo is coming up, what do you think this film is about? I know nothing.
I know it's something to do with like undercover cops.
But
like,
dogs.
The dogs are undercover cops, and there's something scummy going on at a show dog thingy.
Okay.
So they got to go undercover.
The dogs have to go undercover. What's it called again? Show dogs.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
I love it when there's like 12 like
Production companies at the beginning.
yeah, and you've never heard of any of them. And this movie just put them out of business.
Oh no, that font. That like spy font.
Mhm.
It makes me think of like Johnny English or something.
Yeah, but that's actually good.
Oh, shut up.
If this is as good as Johnny English, then we're in for a treat.
Is on the line.
What? My badge is not on
What
the
was
line.
the CG budget for this movie?
5. What famous rapper is playing the main dog?
My money's on Will.i.am.
It's probably Ice Cube or something. Is it still cheaper to make a movie like this than it is to just do an animated film? Because like the pigeons are all CG, the mouth movements and all of that is all visual effects, and that panda was CG. Like, where do you draw the line? I guess animated movies are really expensive, and the
Yeah, I
same
mean,
cost.
if you can just animate a dog's mouth and have him like look into the
Yeah.
void.
But it just looks so lame. The budget was $5 million, $5.5 million, and it made $37 million. So it did extremely well.
Oh shit.
That's kind of really amazing. How did they get the dog to do that?
I was
Jim?
just about to ask the same thing.
You know, I made the joke about the main dog being a rapper.
Yeah.
It actually is a rapper.
Which rapper?
It's Ludacris.
Who?
You'll recognize his face.
Is he in Fast and Furious?
Yes. He's Tej in Fast and Furious.
There you go.
Issues. Look at his eyes. He needs therapy.
Is Will Arnett doing a New York
Yeah,
accent?
he is. What's the deal with that one, huh? Where's Spider-Man?
Her kidnapping from China and transportation to this country is an international crime.
Well, I hope you have
This is a fun kids movie.
Yeah, what is this? The Wire? You know, you rewatched Arrested Development recently.
Yeah.
Did you find it really weird from the jump from season 4 to season 5? How Will Arnett, like, it goes from quite a sort of cut, slender dude, and then he's suddenly kind of like puffy almost?
Yeah, he's beefy. He's
Is
chunky.
that just an age thing or what?
Yeah, I don't know.
There was a few years in between, I guess.
A spinny Lego head guy. What do you know about it? Oh,
Spinny leg. That was a
You just referenced the Lego movie.
which
That's
Will
fucking
Arnett is
weird.
in.
You referenced the Lego movie before starting this. You said,
Yeah.
I hope this isn't the Lego movie because for some reason you don't like the Lego movie.
I don't just.
You're just trying to piss me off because
Yes.
you know I like the Lego movie. I wasn't expecting that. I guess because it's for children and it's a famous kids movie from the last few years.
Even this movie's doing reference humor.
Have you noticed how insanely flat this film is? It looks like a bad TV show. The lighting.
It looks
everything's-
like a YouTube video.
Yeah, it looks like a Lele Pons video. That's always my
Yes.
go-to. Like overly lit, really flat camera work. It's just like a bunch of businessmen basically who come into a room and they're like, look, these are the lines, these are the angles we're going to shoot at. Just, you know, you stand up, you walk over there, say your lines. Let's just get through this as quickly as possible. They probably filmed it in like 3 days or something.
3 days is generous.
Would you take your child to see Show Dogs?
No.
Would you let them
But-
watch it?
Yes.
Yeah, so far it's been pretty harmless in terms of like a kids movie.
Well, I know there is something quite strange later on in the movie. So
Okay.
let's wait until we get to that point.
All right. So far, based on this really lame, boring, flat intro.
Well, at this point, it just seems like something you could put on, and then
Well, it seems like something that might be on Nickelodeon or some shit, like
Yeah.
a TV movie.
at like 6 in.
Yeah. What was our generation's like version of this movie? I guess cats
Versus
and
dogs.
dogs. Was it cats versus dogs or cats and dogs?
Fuck knows.
I'm gonna search it. Yeah, it was called just cats and dogs.
Bad dog! Heel!
That was almost shot like he was understanding what he was saying or something.
Yeah, they've made it really unclear. Like they trust dogs to like watch an interview
There's
behind
corgi.
the mirror.
I hope there are more corgis in this movie.
I hope there isn't. Was Argy in this movie? And did you voice him?
Hey, what's up, guys? It's me, Argy the Corgi. I'm here to solve some crimes.
Follow Argy on Instagram. Oh my god, the lighting is so bad.
It's so bright.
It's just that rooms don't look like this.
Are they in like a secret scientific
Yeah, it's like
underground
it's like
facility?
the den in Gus Fring's like lab
Yeah.
from Breaking Bad.
It looks like an
Look,
animatronic.
this is like a drug addict dog. Slightly inappropriate, isn't it? It's just a weird idea. Why do they have to be cops? You know, at least Air Bud, this whole setting's like really innocent. It's like if in Air Bud there was a scene where all the Air Buds are like shooting up, you know, before going out with all the
Pumping
enhanced-
steroids
yeah,
into their
steroids
ass.
and stuff. Is this movie going to be better or worse than Venom, which we're seeing later?
I'm far more excited to see Venom.
And then finish this movie.
Yeah, because this is baby movie. Like,
Sort of is.
there's nothing in it for us, you know?
But
There's
it's like
nothing in it
it's-
for
it's a
anyone,
we-
but
Does it just get by on the fact that it's got funny dogs? Is that really it?
yes.
Films like this are irrelevant now because we have YouTube and Instagram.
Yeah.
You can just follow as many dog pages as you want for free.
They don't talk in those, though.
True. But actually, that's not true. Like, there are YouTube videos where people just, like, mouth along to dog mouth movements and make it look like they're saying it.
They don't have CG, though, do they?
I guess they don't have Will Arnett and Ludacris in it. That's the
True.
real draw for the 3-year-olds this movie's made for. Yes, a pug, finally.
Is that PewDiePie's dog? Is PewDiePie in this movie?
He voices the pug. Do you find it weird how they don't just get voice actors to do it? Because they would do a much better job because they're voice actors and they can have like way more character and funnier voices instead of just like Ludacris, whatever, who's not doing anything but just, you know, just reading lines. Surely they'd save loads of money. Ludacris is like I don't know how much they would have paid him really out of
Well,
that.
he was in the Fast and Furious movies,
Yeah,
so I
he's a-
imagine it would
But
be a
then
lot.
how is that appealing to children at all?
No, that's what I was thinking, like...
Is that supposed to be for the adults? Is that supposed to be like, look, the kids have the dogs and everything, and the adults have Will Arnett and Ludacris, even though Will Arnett and Ludacris are not doing anything that they're famous for. They're not driving cars, and they're not being funny.
And they're not rapping.
Yeah.
It's
They-
just these three.
Don't you think the pug should sound more like...
Yeah.
Don't
He
make
should
no
be
sense.
voiced by Nixon. Okay, now I'm pissed off.
Why? Why are you angry?
Because they got some Cockney geezer.
We are in Vegas, and I was hoping that we could be doing... Governor?
What?
Governor. Fuck you.
All right, governor. Let's go.
Fuck this movie. Alright, no, I wouldn't let my kids watch this.
Why?
Because it's racist against my people.
the governor, the race of governors out there. I was listening to a podcast where they were talking about going to England, and they said they couldn't understand anyone because they were used to movie English, where there are like two accents in movies. If you're English, you're either really posh or you're doing the whole Cockney geezer or governor shit.
Yeah, it's partial Cockney geezer. There's
Yeah. There's nothing in between. Should I get one of those dogs?
No. Don't get a dog because you saw it on fucking Show Dog. I hate dog shows.
Are these real? Like an actual thing?
I don't know if they're like this, but dog shows exist.
Oh, you mean like crafts and that kind of thing? I was
don't-
going to make a video on crafts once because I hate it so much. I find it so gross. They've actually just completely wrecked the biology of a bunch of dogs for the sake of their stupid goddamn medals and shows. All these dogs, all they want to be doing is running through fields, rolling in shit,
and smoking fuck tons of weed.
smoking fuck tons of weed, just living the life. But no, they're forced to eat kale, probably. They're all just miserable. What's the story of this movie, Jim?
They're saving the panda by taking this dog undercover.
Why?
What do you mean, why?
How's that saving the panda, though?
Because the panda's here for some reason.
You're just not giving show dogs a chance. You're not paying attention. Okay, there we go. Fart. Best scene in the movie, right?
Oh
here.
shit, he dabbed. Fuck yes. Okay, I'm back into this.
This is like
Hell yeah.
This film is really similar to Sherlock Gnomes in that respect.
Hmm.
It's just like no one wanted to make this film. It was a complete obligation. No original ideas, and it's just like only exists to make some money. Corgi, that was Argy. Did you see that? That looked just like Argy. That corgi looked exactly. It was a try.
I'm not getting any enjoyment out of this movie, whether a fucking corgi's in it or not.
You know what? At least Ludacris got away with this without his face being on it.
Yeah.
Will Arnett had his goddamn face plastered all over this movie. He's on the poster.
Looking like a fucking dweeb.
Yeah. He looks very odd on the poster. It's creepy.
Huh. You're different than other show dogs, aren't you?
I'm a mutt.
Fucking hell.
You're different, aren't you? I'm the most awesomest Rottweiler you've ever seen. God damn, I'm cool. And I'm also not gay.
To be fair, he is pretty cool.
I wish he was like my uncle or something.
Yeah, I wish that dog was my uncle.
Karma.
What's up, boy?
Well,
What's up, boy? Why do pugs get such screen time in movies?
Because they're funny.
Ever since Men in Black, they've just been everywhere. Goddamn pugs. They're fucked. They can't breathe. I was walking Argy, and there was one that wanted to say hello to him. And it was just desperately pulling on its lead, going,
They always do that because
they can't breathe.
pugs are one of those animals that have just been bred to fuck.
They've got no snout, so they can't breathe. I don't think dogs should be allowed to have flat noses. It's not right.
No, it's not.
Messed up. As funny as they can look, and as ugly cute as they can look, it's just messed up. Imagine that. Surely that's the ultimate form of torture in a way. You've been bred specifically to be able to not breathe, purely for the sick enjoyment of your owner, or by the race, the species that just uses you for money and
Yeah, it's really messed up.
exploitation. Yeah, I hate that shit.
Imagine if alien overlords came and did that to us.
Yeah, well, that's what the movie Fantastic Planet's all about.
Oh, really?
About how we treat pets and that kind of thing. Yeah.
Is this movie as good as that?
It's more funnier. Did they choose a Rottweiler because of the funny eyebrows?
They are quite
And
expressive.
how it's easier to animate. Because you can just have the orange dot do all the expressions. The guy looks really weird.
He does.
His face is shrunk. I guess he's had too much surgery or Botox
Yeah, it looks
or
like
something.
surgery.
It's just it's like in Brazil, isn't it? In Hollywood,
Yeah.
everyone's just getting surgery. Everyone looks completely fucked. No one is like a real person, and everyone's fake. It's just gross. And for what? Show dogs. This is what you have to show for it. Wow. The American dream, huh?
To be fair, Will Arnett probably bought a pretty sick house with this paycheck.
True. Or just kilograms and kilograms of cocaine.
True.
Okay, so I just looked at who directed this movie. Same guy who directed The Smurfs and The Smurfs 2,
Oh.
Beverly Hills Chihuahua, Big Mama's House, Scooby-Doo and Scooby-Doo 2 Monsters Unleashed, and Home Alone 3.
Look out for a Scooby-Doo reference then.
Wow.
Change of subject. This movie has too many dibbies. Because
Okay,
the pug,
we got to explain what a dibby is, right? Explain what a dibby is.
like a minion, like a
The
little
minion, the slugs from Flushed Away.
just a little funny thing that's meant to catch on and be like the funny, hilarious bit. So this movie has the pigeons.
It's got the pigeons, it's got the pug.
It's got the pug. It's got that dabbing dog. He's kind of a dibby.
Sort of, yeah, Stanley Tucci dog, yeah.
Yeah, he's kind of a dibby.
Well, every dog is inherently a bit dibby.
Not every dog.
Most dogs
Max
are.
isn't a dibby.
Max isn't
By
a
any
dibby because
means.
he's the cool main character, but just about every other dog is quite dibbyish.
Argue's a dibby.
Argy is a damn dibby. I feel
He-
like
he-
Dibby is my best creation.
Argy created Dibby.
Did he?
There'd be no Dibby without Argy.
Loads of things came from because of Argy. Dibby, Buy Me, Mind Me, Bieber.
I feel like we just missed a huge plot point. We're not gonna know what's happening now.
We're never going to be able to figure it out.
We're fucked.
Well, if we go by, it's nearly been an hour, which means we'll be
Jesus.
nearly
It's
coming
not-
to the end of the second act now.
It's not even been an hour yet.
Well, now something negative's gonna happen. Someone's here we go. Perfect timing. Have you seen any of the new season of BoJack?
Nope.
It's just every now and again I hear a bit of BoJack in
Mhm.
there. It's like, oh, yeah, the new season's good.
Doggy, what now?
Now talk about using animals in a funny way.
Yeah.
That show gets me every time. The establishing shots always have a funny,
Yeah.
really goofy, dumb joke.
Here you go. Act 2. Finished.
Okay. This is the falling action.
Come on. We got a panda to save.
Oh, that's it. Wow. What a conflict.
That was the low of the movie.
Yeah. God damn. That's lazy. I keep saying lazy over and over, but god damn. Why even bother? This will piss you off, Jim. Michael Rechtschaffen, just butchered his last name, of The Hollywood Reporter gave this film a generally positive review, writing, "Thanks to some creative character casting and a self-aware script that isn't averse to poking fun at itself, Show Dogs emerges as a high-concept family comedy that manages to avoid
High concept.
that manages to avoid being taken for the runt of the litter, even if it doesn't really bring anything fresh and different to the arena."
How's it high concept and it doesn't bring anything fresh?
Yeah, this is the opposite of high concept. It's the most done to death, predictable bottom of the barrel concept. Yeah, the scene's been cut. So originally there was a child grooming controversy.
Child grooming?
Well, it's an obvious allegory for the whole thing. I've felt as well. Child actors and the whole.
Yeah. What was the scene then?
The film was criticised for normalising child grooming based on a plot point which depicts the canine main character being forced to have his genitals fondled by a dog show judge without consent. In the film, other characters teach him to not think about it and go to his zen place when that happens.
Yeah.
Initially, in a test screening for the film, a magazine with the Me Too movement and all the talk of sexual assault, I couldn't help but think this message that is blatantly in the open for adults to see, blah, 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 blah. Professional reviewers agreed that the child grooming implications were disturbing and serious. Who thought that would be a good idea?
It's
not even
really
funny.
fucked up.
How inept do you have to be? I'm going to have to try and find that clip somewhere then.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know where.
I'm pretty sure it was in the movie when it came to cinemas though. Because I watched a review for this movie and they talked about that scene.
Really?
Yeah.
Because this is like the DVD. So
Yeah.
it obviously won't be on here. Because by then they would have had a chance to re-edit it and rejig it. But sometimes it's really hard to get hold of the original cuts of films from the cinema. I hate when films like this don't flop though.
Yeah.
I love it when they flop and it's just completely falls on their face and they lose a ton of money for it.
Yeah, it
I
makes
just
it
hate
so...
that they can write a film that has originally had a scene that insulting
Yeah,
and they just get away with it. Probably got a bonus because they made loads of money.
but it's self-aware that it's complete dog shit.
I fucking hate that argument.
Mm-hmm.
It knows it's shit, which means it's okay.
Which means it doesn't have to try.
That's what pissed me off about Deadpool.
You know, isn't the writing bad?
Mm-hmm.
That means it's funny, right?
This movie's better than Deadpool.
It's funnier. I'll definitely cut that out.
No, you have to leave me saying that in. Cut your bit out.
Yeah, you can get it. You can direct your Deadpool anger at Jamie Beltman on Twitter. I'm really glad these pigeon characters got to be proactive in the plot. I think that's kind of groundbreaking.
Well,
for a
it's
film
kind
like
of
this.
elevating Dibbies to a level they're not normally...
It's not like Dibbies
level
have
to.
never been used in movies before. Like, remember in Transformers where the Dibbies accidentally save the whole world?
SpongeBob and SpongeBob.
It's really satisfying. It's really satisfying when Dibbies save the world, huh?
God, I haven't heard this song in a while. Jesus.
What
This-
song is this?
This was in like Forza Horizon 1.
Oh, the Bomb 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 song.
Yeah.
My rider stole my dog, going
James
around
loved
like
it.
bum bum bum.
What the fuck is that vehicle?
It just makes me think of South Park.
Yeah, yeah. Oh shit. It's the tiger.
Is this Madagascar but with good graphics?
No, this is the sequel to that boat movie.
Life of Pi.
Yeah. That's where the tiger went.
You went to show dogs. The panda's a Dibby as
Yeah,
well.
that's another Dibby.
God damn, this movie's full of them. Might be one of the most Dibby dense films I've ever seen.
Yeah. It's just Dibby after Dibby.
Where do you come down on the Smurfs being Dibbies?
They're not Dibbies.
They're not.
No, they're the protagonists.
No, but you know there are protagonists in this film that are Dibbies. The panda is a Dibby.
He's not a protagonist. He's a MacGuffin. That's quite a rare occasion.
Protagonist that's a Dibby.
No, a Dibby MacGuffin. I guess the
No, it's not.
minions.
No, because you remember in Valerian, the Dibby was a plot device.
What Dibby?
MacGuffin
I
as
don't
well.
remember at all.
Do you remember there's that little thing that like poops out those balls of like energy or some shit? Do you remember that?
Sort of. What the fuck? I've just completely.
That film is an experience.
It is.
Remember how good that scene in Indiana Jones is where the guy gets
shredded.
shredded by the blade?
Look at a shredder. Why is this action scene actually so good?
I think Spielberg was visiting the set this day and was like, you know what? Just let me take over. What?
Oh shit!
This is just like a straight up reference, isn't it? Surely. This is so similar.
yeah.
Except without all the energy, pacing, acting,
Tension.
set, camera work. Basically anything that makes it work.
Oh shit! The fucking the panda on the wheels is gonna just go into the blades.
The only way to make this film 10 out of 10 would be for that to happen.
Just gets blended.
Do you really think that you
Girl power. Girls can punch
Wow.
too.
And this movie has the nerve to put in an SJW agenda. Wow. He is gonna get fucking blended.
Quick, save the panda.
It's a really dark ending.
What? Where is he going?
How has he gained that much momentum?
Yeah. it's like 5 meters in the air.
He's Spider-Man.
Oh, buddy.
That's my
look good.
favourite scene so far.
That was the shittiest visual effect in the whole film. I just when it was showing that wide shot of New York, I really wanted to see like Thanos's Shit. Perfectly balanced.
As all dogs
Just as
should
every
be.
show dog should be.
Now this really is the life of Pi.
Wow, man.
I wasn't even
writing
wrong. What's the deal with every time I say something about this movie, it's just in it? Like, it's just fact that the canon of Life of Pi continues on into this movie.
It's the sequel.
The lion did exist the whole time.
That was one of those jokes for the adults in the audience. I get a good
That's not a
chuckle from
joke,
that.
though. Like,
Jim, this is what I'm always saying about this fucking reference humor.
Here we go again.
holy shit. I was expecting a dance thing at the end,
Yeah, so was I.
not a look at the camera. Here we go again. Fucking Looney Tunes.
Oh, nice.
Oh, here we
This
go.
is gonna be funny.
A Deepak Nayar production. Thanks, Deepak Nayar.
So, thoughts on Show Dogs? Better or worse than you were anticipating in the end?
Exactly what I was anticipating in the end.
Really?
Yes.
I wasn't expecting the reference humor.
No.
These films normally don't even attempt that kind of thing, do they?
It's the epitome of laziness.
Well, yeah. Now I've got the. Now I can use Show Dogs as a great example of. Come on, you don't want to sink to that level, do you?
Yeah.
Show Dogs is doing it now. That we must be at like critical mass where even the most lazy, like these films, they don't do anything creative at all, so they just piggyback on what's popular, right?
Yeah. And what's popular is Deadpool.
What's popular is Deadpool and that kind of reference humor. And I'm not saying all reference humor is inherently bad. It can be funny. However, when that is all of the substance is the reference, that's an issue. And just saying, I'm a tiger, hence, let's think about things in pop culture that also have tigers in. The most well-known one, Life of Pi. Let's just say, Life of Pi. Funny? You know? Obviously a garbage film. Okay, anything good about it? Anything at all? It was in focus. That's normally my go-to. They managed to make it in focus, and they managed to not leave blank frames in between.
Dogs are cute.
Shots. Yeah, dogs are funny. Some funny dogs. Saw a couple corgis. I like that.
That's one of my negatives.
I liked the amount of dibbies, honestly. Dibby fresh. It was Dibby fresh.
Certified Dibby fresh.
Certified Dibby fresh. Will Arnett, I didn't think was annoying or anything. He was just
He's
absolutely fine.
That's something that did surprise me. He didn't seem to, it wasn't obvious how little of a shit he gave.
Yeah. He was just...
he knew what he was in.
He was being professional. He was doing his job.
Yeah.
He showed up, did the lines, took it for what it is, didn't take it too seriously.
Didn't take it not seriously enough.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, as you can see from these pictures here, it's just a lot of people just sort of hanging out with dogs.
That's
Wow.
probably why he wanted to do the movie.
He's probably got a young kid, and it's like, well, I could be in this movie about dogs.
And I could take my kid to the set
I
and
can
see
bring
all
him
these
to
dogs.
set and hang out with all these funny dogs. I don't think there's anything else of note, really, to even mention. So anyway, yeah, where can people find you, Jim, if they want to follow you or whatever?
At Jamie Beltman on Twitter, like you said earlier. And that's pretty much it for the time being.
Yeah.
What about you? Where can people find you?
I don't know, it's quite hard to find me. Well, there's the corgi. Yes! It looks just like Augie. Make sure you check out the Search for the Worst episode as well for this episode video. I've lost my mind. I can't speak anymore. I like the green screens.
Here we go again.